Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Dr. Retro's Video Game Finds. This week I had a bunch of PC games come in. It's been a while since I've had a big bunch of games come in, but this is a nice stack I'm going to show you today. Also, this stack comes with a few games that I actually was looking for in my collection. Usually with PC games I just stumble upon them, think hey, I want those in my collection and keep them. But this one has about 3 games that I was really on the lookout for, so I'm really happy with that. So let's start with the first ones here. The majority of the games in this bunch, by the way, are either RTS, FPS, or yeah, that's basically it. They're all RTSs or FPSs. So Z Steel Soldiers, this is a game I played as a kid as well, but I already have a complete copy. This is in great condition though. It's a futuristic RTS kind of Command and Conquer style, but with a nice capture the flag mechanism. It's a really fun game. It also has some great artwork. Then Earth 2140, to be honest I had never heard of this game before, so I'm not keeping it either. PC big box games are too big to just collect to have them. I really want to either know the game or want to play the game. And this looks kind of like the game that I would have liked to play as a kid, but I'm not going to keep it now because I won't be playing it anymore. Then 2 games that are really famous RTS slash simulation games that I personally didn't like. The Age of Empires series and the Settlers series are really big, along with Civilization, etc. and Anno, but they weren't my kind of RTS. I prefer the Warcraft, the Command and Conquer games. So this is Age of Empires, and this is in a sort of Roman setting. Friends of mine absolutely love this game, especially part 2. And this is Settlers, Vini Vidi Vici, part 2. And here you can see some in-game shots, and like I said, not my type of RTSs. Then 2 FPS games that really were my kind of games. Quake 1, I was actually looking for this game, so really happy to finally have it. I played Quake 2 more, but I also tried out Quake 1, and yeah, it was a great step forward from Doom, and definitely a very important FPS and a must-have for my collection. And Unreal, when this one came out, I was just stunned to see how beautiful it was. I played this one a lot, but not until Unreal Tournament that I got really hooked on the games. Unreal Tournament is really my first online FPS game where I really spent countless amounts of hours. So that was the first bunch. Let's get these out of the way and pull out the second. There we go. First one is Mech Commander, the first Mech Warrior game of tactical command. I'm not really a mech kind of game fan. Mech Warrior, etc. I haven't tried them and they don't really appeal to me. This is an RTS from the Mech Commander series. Then Dark Reign, the Future of War. Doesn't ring a bell for me, maybe it does for you, but I had never seen this game before, and it's also an RTS game, and yeah, that's basically all I can say about it. Never played it, not gonna keep it either, because I have no bond with it. Then MDK, that is a game I did play. I always believed it was standing for Murder, Death, Kill, but when reading the back of the box I can't really find anything about that. So, not sure if I just made that up or that it's actually MDK means Murder, Death, Kill. I remember playing this game and getting really confused on what to do and where to go, etc. And I do remember the double jump looks like this, like a parachute flinging out from his back. It's kind of a special game. I believe there's a part 2 as well that only got released on Dreamcast. Correct me if I'm wrong there. Then Commandos Behind Enemy Lines. This is another game I was on the lookout for. It's a tactical, not really RTS game, it's more a tactical war game. You control a squad and move them and position them, etc. I really liked it, even though I could only finish like the first 4 to 5 levels as a kid, because this game is hard. Trust me, this requires some tactical insight and also a hell lot of, how do you say it? You need to have some patience to play this game. But yeah, gonna keep this one. Really loved it as a kid. Also had part 2, but I believe that one wasn't really that good and don't quite remember. Then Diablo, already have this. And yeah, what can I say about Diablo? This is where it all started for the action RPGs, at least for me. Great game, love this. I actually got stuck on the Butcher, which is the first boss in the game, for about a half year when I was a kid, and then when I started playing again, I finally beat him and really got hooked on the game. Great Blizzard game. And that's where the next game comes in, because this was another game that I was on the lookout for, and it's a really rare official authorized Diablo expansion pack. It's called Hellfire, and it's really hard to find. As it says on the box, it's the only authorized Diablo expansion pack, and it requires a registered version of Diablo. It has some strange art on the box that takes a while to discover what you're actually watching. Looks to be some fire and brimstone and yeah, Doom 2 logo, Quake 2 logo. Yeah, really strange. It has new levels, new items, new characters, and new quests. I never had this as a kid. If I had, I would have played it to bits. But I only got to know this when I was a collector already, and I've been on the lookout for quite a while, and finally have it now. Here you see 7 new magic spells. Probe the complexities of the new character class, the monk. The monk is now in World of Warcraft, by the way. Amass and master 30 additional items, 7 original spells, and 12 new weapons. Well, that's not a hell lot. That's battle 12 and 29 new foes in your quest. So it's basically, yeah, it's not really a big expansion. That's probably why it's quite rare as well, because not a lot of people bought it. And then the last one of this bunch, Crush, Kill and Destroy, another RTS game. And yeah, what can I say? It's a really special one, special setting. I played it as a kid, not a hell lot, so I don't really remember a lot of it, because my main RTSs were Warcraft, Warcraft 2, Warcraft 3, StarCraft, Command & Conquer, Red Alert, etc. But this one is a nice one for my collection. Then the next bunch, whoa, not gonna drop it there. There we go. So these are the last PC games for, no, actually there's one more, but I'll show you that one later. So here you see Tomb Raider 2. This is actually the only Tomb Raider game I really played as a kid. Also the only one I finished together with a friend. And I already have this in my collection. It's just one of the games that I played in my childhood, and I really wanted to have. Great game, great adventure game. Then Quake 2, like I said before, this is the Quake that I played most. Played it online a lot too. Yeah, a genre-defining FPS game. Can't say nothing more about that. Great game. Then Dune 2000, also one of my favorite RTSs. The one with the sandworms. You had to be careful where to put your stuff, because if you were on the sand and you had a sandworm attack incoming, you were effed in the A. So Dune 2000 also from Westwood, the same guys that made the Command & Conquer series. Here we have Command & Conquer: The Covert Operations. This is an expansion for the original Command & Conquer. And feeling the weight of the box, I'm thinking that there's also the original Command & Conquer in here. Let's see if I'm right. Yeah, there we go. There's also the original Command & Conquer, because I know that the Covert Ops is only one disc. And if this is this guy's collection, and if he only had the Covert Ops, he wouldn't be able to play it, because you need the original Command & Conquer to play it, I believe. Then Mech Warrior 3, like I said, not really a Mech Warrior kind of guy, so this one's going to be for sale as well. Same goes for Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri. Sid Meier, infamous guy with simulation and RTS type games. I believe, yeah, Sid Meier's Civilization, etc. And I think this is a space kind of civilization. But as I said before, not my type of game, so I don't know a lot about that. Star Siege Universe. I had never heard of it, but the box makes me believe it's an online RPG. Or MMO type of game. Let's see if we can find out. Blah 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 blah. Battle through incredibly rich universe. Nah, it's a single player game as well, so it's not an MMO. It's an RTS, I believe. Like I said, this guy that I bought the collection from really played RTSs and fighting games, shooting games, sorry. Then the last one, Total Annihilation. Still doubting whether I'm gonna keep this or not, because I have played it as a kid, because I do remember it. But yeah, it didn't make a big impression. Let's give you some shots of the box there. Doesn't really show a lot. So it's another RTS game, and has good points, at least says so on the box. So maybe I'll keep it. Not 100% sure that there. Those were the PC games. Still got one PC game left to show you, and this is the other stuff that I got in this week. So Mega Man 3, American version. I only need Mega Man 1 now in the American version. Then I have both European and American versions all complete. Then for the PlayStation 2, Ghostmaster, The Gravenville Chronicles. Didn't have this, it looked kind of funny, so it was only a couple euros, so that's why I bought it. Half Minute Hero on the PSP. Trying to collect all the RPGs on the PSP, and I was missing that one. Same goes for Breath of Fire 3. Have it on PlayStation 1, but I didn't have the PS1 version. Then another PC game, Dick Tracy, and this is one of those really old school PC games. Let me show you how awesome it looks. When you open it up, there's just the manual, a floppy, and some padding to prevent the flopping from getting damaged. That's nostalgia. I have never played this game, but because of this, it's so old, so it's such a nice condition, I'm just keeping it. It's also released on the NES. You can see by the screenshots it's an NES style game. Quite a bad game, I believe. I've seen James Rolfe or AVGN do a video about it. Not worth playing, but nice for the collection. Then the last item I got this week is the Mass Effect 3 Collector's Edition. Got it from the second-hand store. I haven't played Mass Effect, so I'm not gonna play this one probably. I still have it on my to-do list. I tried Mass Effect 1, played it for about an hour. Not really my kind of game because I prefer Japanese style RPGs, but I have them, so in case I want to start them, yeah, that's why I bought it. Also had an unboxing video on this one, so be sure to check that out on the channel. So that was it for this week. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out all my videos, articles, pictures, etc. on dr.retro.com. Also like me on Facebook, facebook.com/drretromd. And see you next time. Bye bye.